So in the Hutchinson versus Toez, it's a case that is argued in front of the Court of Appeals in Oregon in 1970. And in this case, Fred Hutchinson and his friend have been asking Nathan Toez, their chemistry teacher, for some potassium chloride. They've been asking him repeatedly, depending on which viewpoint, anywhere from 6 to 12 times or more for this stuff. The chemistry teacher finally gives them a small amount that they put in a baby food jar. They tell him they're taking it home to do a firework experiment, and ask him to supervise, but he can't supervise because he has another obligation at the time. Well, they take it home, and a couple of days later, they sneak into the chemistry storeroom when Mr. Toez steps out for a minute during class, and they take some more crystalline potassium chloride, which they take home, and instead of doing fireworks, they put it in a cannon, a homemade cannon that they've been goofing around with using gunpowder, but they're out of gunpowder, so they use this crystalline uh, potassium chloride, and it explodes and right on their hands, and Mr. Hutchinson's hands are damaged. In the finding, the judge says that there's an inherent risk when you're playing with explosives, and the two young men went out of the avowed purpose for the stuff in shooting the cannon off, and it comes out that they have purchased a pamphlet for explosives that has 100 different formulas for explosives, and throughout this whole pamphlet it gives pretty strict and clear warnings of the dangers of potassium chloride, and their teacher, Mr. Toez, has told them how dangerous this is and how explosive it is. So the judge says basically, if you're going to play with fire, you're going to get burned, kind of an idea, and that that when you're dealing with explosives, the chance of getting hurt is real. So he finds that the chemistry teacher in this case is not responsible for what happened.